Hello, can you hear me? Baby, can you hear me? You hear me? Well, I'm going to try streaming a little, and then I'm going to. It's not going to be too long. I'm gonna do this, get to Rianje, maybe up to the second dungeon. That's about it. I also accidentally started the cutscene before I started the stream, so that's where I'm at right now. Let us begin from the top. I would have read that, but I don't care right now. Tired. Oh god, I'm in my dragoon form.
Laxon Loft here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would. Everyone, gather round. I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish. Enter. Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy, promptly. One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmore's army since before Vorthry's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmore chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphinaud, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmore has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia. It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmore before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
I'm sorry, generations of Minfilia?
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He will be able to enlighten you. Alphinaud, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right, though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
Back in form. Excellent. Minfilia has indeed been captured. I guess we'll see another familiar face anon. But first things first. Pray seek out Morin at the Cabinet of Curiosities. We will continue watch our Imorans. Is the music off? Whatever you think, Morin, going to tell you about Minfilia, it won't be what you'd expect. Just trust me. It seems an age since we bid Minfilia farewell. Ah, yes. If you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity. Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. Ah, I have finished off some few outstanding tasks, that is. While I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book? The Illustrated Tale of the Warrior, the Oracle of Light it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides a excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Minfilia. But you can see for yourself. The book should be in a location on the lower level below. Should I say for a while there is a place for everything here? Not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not there, it's not where it should be, it will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck. Behold the power of Aura. Almost there. Just as your eyes begin to blur, they finally come and rest on a copy of the illustrated tale of the Oracle of Light. Have you found the book? Ah, yes. This is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I am happy to say I've finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once. Without further ado, it began 100 years ago when the flood of light threatened to swallow Northrend. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with hair of stunning gold and eyes of clear sapphire. Aught was known about her save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious woman vanished without a trace, but 15 years later her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. When Sin Eaters lay ruined to the kingdom of Volbert, a young woman was discovered who was immune to the crystal's blighted touch. One with the hair of stunning gold and eyes of clear silver. She was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisted in the Amoran army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas, like as so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet, with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the safe zone. Safe, same eyes, self-same hair, and those self-same powers. She too took the name Minfilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yilmore, and she too fought in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. And that concludes the tale. By their valorous sacrifice, these women have saved Northrend on numerous occasions. And there is none of them who might never have learned of the Light Ward. And were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps, the truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories of or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbor. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not. But all were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. What can you tell us of the current Minfilia? She was found by the Eomoran army some 10 years ago and taken into their care. Or rather, their custody. She was their prisoner in all but name. For by the time under Lord Varthry's rule, Eomor had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key. For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Eomoran's best interest for her to remain under their control. But then, 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Morin. Might I trouble you of a word, Gudrak? Outside. Ah, yes. Well, I can talk out here. And the more I talk, the more I understand. This ultimate is an interesting way to go. Ah, sir, what do you do? You have the path through 80, but you're 85. It seems a suitable place for a chat. As you well have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Tancred. We have since been wandering the lands together, never remaining one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know the Minfilia journeys here as Heidelin's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people of the first witnessed 100 years ago. The original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connections between the woman and we knew and her namesake, the fact that these girls do not share her memory must surely mean that they are not the same person. Tancred has to understand it. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Tancred we knew would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just split it out. It's just as happened, I agree with you. It's quite clear that Minfilia possesses Heidelin's blessing. And it won't hurt to have a second such individual on our side. Right, Gudrak? Wait. The more the merrier. I see you made up your mind. Right. Exarch. One. Exarch brings you here. A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Umorn forces at Annex Loft do indeed have Minfili under custody. For the present, they are holding her there, but we can be certain they will move her to Ilmor Erlong. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So, if you mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I think that I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of the Crystarium. Level up! Entrust Minfilia's rescue to the people of the Crystarium. Alright then. Let me hear what the Exarch has to say.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. "'Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you." My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. Cease your preparations.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
The people of the Crystarium have initiative. I respect that. Though our hosts have offered to take the lead, we should have a part to play. Let's see what we can play it at well. Hosts have a place in their hearts of Manvili. We must ensure this mission succeeds, for all of their sakes. So you will be joining the guard? But however highly the Exarch thinks of you, will receive no special treatment from me, is that clear? Everything everywhere, wherever you salute, soldier? Where is your salute, soldier? Better. More spirit than the Exarch's keyboard, certainly. Now, first things first, you will need uniforms. Go to the Crystarium main and report to Catlis. She will see you measured and fitted. Ah, and there's the last of them. Your friends have been measured as we speak. Ready? Right this way. We'll see to it that you look your dashing best for your first outing. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. I see. How does it go? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand. That's a ready fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well. Then, see it and have the uniform delivered directly to the field. I shall take the opportunity to brief you on the mission. Brief? As mentioned earlier, we will deploy armor to scatter dream powder from the air. First the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided whenever possible. I assume we'll be part of the said unit? Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents. One deployed from Fort Job and the other from the Hostel Imperative. You and Alphana will join the former. Kujak, whenever Meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Before you proceed with your positions, you have to report to Chesamel at Step Iris. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of the dream powder. We shall be on our way. Take care, my friend. We will see you in the field. It's quite hard to the imperative, so you may make use of an armor from the rookery. After you have collected the serum, of course. Ba, ba. Where's the hells am I going? Like the wind, I shall run. On the ground, soldier! Yes, sweetie. Is there something you need? One of the guards came of your dram. Are you? Here you go. The doses of this will take you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I will warn you. It is bitter as sin. And Prince's Kiss, they call it. But if you ask me, it should be the Crone's Kiss. Just aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow. But if you don't drink every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Drink, 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 drink. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why? If I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose your limbs out there. After all, they don't tend to grow back. Crazy old lady. Now where do I go? Ah, the roost. The roost. Roost? The roost. La roost. They roost. Yes, what do you require of me? An armor to take you to the imperative. As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you will have to go by foot. But wait, that might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend a hand. I was about to deliver an armor to Radiska round to one of the locations whence the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the road to the imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very well, I shall ready an armor for departure at once. This is where I'm going to get all my aether currents. Whereas this round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. Until upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from your Amuro, don't worry not, the beasts are trained to return to the roots. That is all. Well, go well. I need like a few. There we go. Oh, it's still nice to do this. I'm gonna do this while I look for the southwest. It's gonna. Oh, it's. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. It happens. Back to the Crystarium. The Amuro returned without you. See that you deliver it safely, yes? Oh, you've delivered an armor to us. I'm afraid there's been a change of plan. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty. Cecily Van Nesta. If you encounter trouble along the way, return here and I'll set you right away, right? Or otherwise. The last Amuro, my friend. My thanks, friend. You? Oh. Hey, leave the beast with me. Yes, I don't believe I know you.
You joined the guard recently? Ah, so that is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, so that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Hostel Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll need to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way.
First, I need to get that last guard. Damn. Gods. Damn. Aether current, which is over there. I believe that's the last one. Yep. Yup. R2. Attunement! Alright.
Become the warrior of darkness.
So, it seems that rather than armor delivering you delivered the armor. I will not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. In readiness of the operation, the armor will need to be treated with the same serum as us. So you will know, however, it is not pleasant. In fact, to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them, a task I am sure you will well enjoy. Fetch the father from the armorer launch and see the four of the beast. Dismissed. I have 4, there's 3. Is there one over here? No. Scheiße, what's the last one current? Oh. Hold it right there, Greenhorn. If you thought you could just stroll right past your senior without asking how you might aid me in my duties, you have another thing coming. It just so happens that I have a task for you to perform. This is a supply order that must be delivered to Meals at Radisca's round. You are to take it to him, and to do so with all speed. That's 1. Where's the last one?
What is a man but a miserable pile of Let's get. I wanna do.
Oh God! There we go.
Oh, ho there. If you're not otherwise occupied at the moment, how about lending me a hand or two? They've got me on repair duty, and what with the sorry shape this place is in, it's definitely not a one-man job. It's a simple enough task. Just take this here, a pole of mortar, find a couple of spots where the walls are looking ragged and apply a healthy dab. Thanks, friend. What was our ranks thinning as they are? We need all the help we can get. Ah, damn it all. We are ill afford to lose another. Oh there, friend. Might you lend me your aid? One of my best men have yet to return from his patrol, and I fear the worst. As you can see, this armor made it back safely, but my man without nowhere to be found. Could you search for him in my stead? I would go myself, but I can't very well abandon my post.
Gregory?
Bloody beast, where do you think you're going? Too late, I suppose. But wait, do you reckon he's gone back for his writer? Sorry to trouble you, friend, but do you think you could follow the armor for us? The scaly brute might be my best chance of finding our man. And take this salve with you. I reckon there's a good chance he's out there, too wounded to have made his way back.
I should, in fact, like... Amaro! There you go. Here's a treat, little dude. Gree. The armor devours the fodder. Anyways, I'm gonna be back for the others. First, I must find that man. Okay, they're all that, so I should level up something else. Or, you know, be more efficient. I'm gonna just make sure I get higher summoner. Amro? The armor stows intently in the general direction of damp smoke. Gree.
Faster. Further.
The Armoral's eyes the wounded soldier with a gaze and that could almost be described as concerned. This must be the sentry who was separated from the mount. Agree? The armorer eyes you with an expectant gaze. Your sense it is hoping that you would tend to the man's wounds.
Thank you, friend. When the beast knocked me from my mount, I thought it was the end of me, for sure. But however did you know where to look for? My mount led you here? You don't say. I owe you my apologies, little fellow. Here I thought you ran off in fear of my foe, but in turn, it turns out you were looking for help the whole time. Can you forgive me for doubting you?
Hooray!
And with that, I best head back to the Imperative and let everyone know I'm alright. Thank you, my friend. You saved my life today. Right to the other one. I'm solving the world's problems. I'm missing one more. Where is the last one? Up and away! Well met, traveler. What brings you to our outpost this day? A supply order from Tirama at the Tiana at the Ostale Imperative? Oh, but why? Pray tell, are you delivering this and not one of our own men?
That's what I would like to know.
Mistaken for a new recruit, you say? You really should make a point to clarify the situation next time. Not that I don't appreciate your service, of course, but Tiana has a reputation of running roughshod over anyone she can. While I am loath to impose upon you further, if you'll be returning to the Imperative regardless, I am hoping I might trouble you to deliver the supplies Tiana has requested. I'm afraid the recent attacks has left us rather short-handed. It will take just a short while to prepare the material for delivery. I invite you to make yourself comfortable while you wait. Not that there's much in the way of entertainment here, it is a military outpost after all. Perhaps you could converse with the soldiers. It'd be sure to raise their spirits, and you just might glean some useful information out of them. I go up, 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 up. Hail there, friend. Say, have you ever wondered how Radiska's round got its name? Wait, don't answer that. I've a mind to tell you anyways. Blah. Radiska was a guardman in the early days, one of the best, bravest. As the records tell, they say he gave his life holding off a horde of sinners just long enough for the group of refugees to flee to safety. The body of this hero was recovered right here, this tower, and ever since then it's been named in his honor. Makes a man proud to serve, I say.
Hello there, stranger. Hello there, stranger. We don't get many travelers in these parts. What do you think of the round? She's an odd one as far as forts go, don't you think? Don't you say? Truth is, what you see today is actually the ruins of a large structure built over a century ago. We took over when what was left and converted into an lookout tower.
of sorts to serve us in our struggle against the Senators. Seeing as how it stands as a major folk, fork in the high road, the location's rather ideal, you see. We can see threats coming in from miles away and send out some patrols to deal with them before they get too close. Of course, it gets kind of lonely all the way out here, but what can you do? One more. Hey, traveler. You're an odd one to pick this place for leisurely excursions. Me, I am thinking of 100 places I would rather be. But since you were kind enough to grace us with company, why don't I tell you a bit of this place? Radarisks around was built on the ruins of an old bay reef. In more peaceful days, its carrion call would out through Lakeland to announce the time of day. Since the flood, however, the bell serves its purpose far more grim, to warn the residents of Lakeland of Asinida attacks. Oh, well, that the day returns when it rings again, and brings only joy and not fear. There you are, friend. Did my men have anything of interest to say? In any event, I hope you stay here was not overly tiresome. I am pleased to inform you that the materials have been packed up and are ready for delivery. For that, though, please allow me to compensate you for your service.
And that's it for that. That lady is not gonna get her stuff. Because I don't want to do any more of that. Greater teleportation! Behold!
There you are. I was hoping that you'd return as I could properly express my gratitude. I'll be happy to know that, as I would, that my man has safely returned to the Imperative. Those Amuro can be stubborn brutes at times, but times like this make a man appreciate a loyal companion they truly are. I'd say this one's earned himself some extra feet for dinner today.
Here you are. Alright, green.
The armor was wary at first, but appetite eventually wins out and accepts the fodder. Armor reels at the smell, but accepts the fodder nonetheless. The armor are fed. Good. The rest has already been dosed, so we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stage of their preparations. This time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send you your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Dream powder. Alrighty, here we go. Whee! I saw you how that worked out there, friend. I'll rest easy tonight knowing that some of the ugliest patches of our wall are looking as good as new. Are you familiar with the history of the Imperative? Perchance it was built nigh on a century ago by the elves who ruled Lakeland in those days. After the flood, it served as one of our bastions of defense against the sea enemies. Yes, this fort's taken its fair share of beatings, but it stands tall to this day, watching over and protecting the Crystarium and its people. And it's our job to keep it standing. Material and manpower shortage be damned. Of course, we couldn't do it without the generous efforts of volunteers like you. I reckon you have a real talent for repairs. Mayhap I could interest you in joining the guard as a full-time wall mender? I jest, of course. I've already taken enough of your time today. Thank you, friend, and be careful out there. More than I can fly. Is the last current? Okay, I gotta actually look this up. Oh, that's where it is. Shiza. I'm gonna go do it. Back to the Crystarium. There's one more in the Crystarium in order to get flight. And I want it. I want flight. Alright, Blue. Where are you? There you are. Job's well done. Yeah, I'll see both of them. Job's done. Ready to work. Ready to work. Let's first for the job. Then I'll. Oh wait, no, that's. Oh, of course, now I remember. That's the thingamabob. With the thingamadoo? That's the thingamabob with the thingamadoo. This is a rope, which I'm gonna not do yet. Remember this. Hail, sinner! May this old woman impose upon you a travel for job in her stead. My son Chatswick is with the guards out there, and I have a package for him that wants delivering. I'd go myself, but my knee simply cannot be up to the task. Alrighty, let's go to Job. Fort Job. So the mage I want to use is a red mage though, so God, I have a lot of things I need to do. Oh yeah, I can't fly. I can fly after this, so the Fort Job. Forward and back and package. Oh, food for mother. Everyone would be so pleased. But last letter mentioned how distressed she was to hear the members of the guard have given their lives at home as the stretch, and how touched that so many are ready themselves to risk protected. But of course she would be. Our whole family is here from there. After all, I expect that she wanted to express her thanks by preparing food for us. She does that. Wait a minute. You were at home in Swinch, weren't you? I saw you at the front lines. I knew it. I don't think I could ever forget the sight of you running down, eating Eater after facing Eater after Eater without ever once flinching, and it is not just a inspiration to all of us. Here's an idea: what if you pass these out to the rest of the guard? I'm sure that they'll be awestruck. Sandwiches for everyone. First one here. Jonarek. Here's a sandwich, Jonarek. Chathorek's mother made this. That's the best news I've had in days. Her cooking is excellent. I was sorry that we couldn't save their home, but at least the whole family made it out alive. Flight is mine.
My name is Bjorn.
Ah, food. Thank you. And may I just say, it is a true honor to have you here. Your bravery on the field will not soon be forgotten.
Yeah. Lahi-ho!
Make it white. You're him. You were there, in the middle of it all. Strong as 100 men, a bulwark against the tide of eaters that threatened to overwhelm us. And now you've brought me a sandwich.
Yeah, I'm an errand boy.
Find the last man and give him a sandwich. Sandwich!
Ah, scheiße. Ah, scheiße. Ah, scheiße. Gosh darn it. That is upsetting. Upsetting indeed.
World boss fate. I like it. You have my thanks. For this, of course, but also for the battle. I remember you well, though we lost many, it would have been many more without your aid. Please, as were they, I expected as much. I apologize for asking such a trifling task of you, but we lost a lot of people on the battlefield. Anything that might rise morale as well, are worth trying. And I hope that if they admire you even half as much as I do, well, in any case, you have my sincerest gratitude. I save my favorite portion of the food for you. So please, take it along, my thanks. And now, to the sky! No one can stop me now. Higher.
I'm just gonna get this corner and then go teleport back. Probably don't need to do it like this. Do this later. Greater teleportation. We go up, 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 up.
But first, I must become the warrior of darkness. The warrior. For I am a warrior. Warrior! Let's see if we can get this seat.
The operation is about to recommence. Stand ready.
Lamatan.
Keep moving.
What, are you gonna run her through?
What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
You're gonna be... Sound the alarm!
Alara? An alarm?
Let's do this.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Oh god. To the Amuro! To the sky! Push! Yeah, I'm like flying, so this is okay. I just need to unlock the Amuro. Let's do this!
For the Crystarium!
Come on, you rat bastards! My men will occupy the enemy. We must rescue the Oracle. Yeah, let's go. We keep go through the wall. We keep close to the wall.
Moonstone. carbuncle. Reborn soldiers, you see.
Keep moving, my friends.
Humorans may bolster the world's largest army, but women, for women, we are no less mighty.
That's a weird way to say it. Gotta get rid of that healer. Launch! Technical step.
Let's give them a show!
It will be ignored. Reborn soldier. Oh, hold them back. Understood with me, Gudrak.
Hello there, Reborn soldiers. Warrior. To the lady!
Your weapons.
I got them.
Let's free the Oracle. Oh, from the clutches. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We have come to rescue you. Your weapons made the same specification as Thinkrit's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please, lead the way.
Behold!
Let's rejoin the pod and quit. Let's rejoin the others and quit this place. All this trouble because of me. I am so sorry. Save your apologies until after we escaped. Run. It's quiet. Too quiet. Is that Ranjit? There will not no end to this. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. Me, I have a giant sword, my dude. Alright, let's do this, old man. Don't make me teach you this again, old man.
Come on, you bastard! Fight me! Your stupid pet.
Ranjit. Siphon Strike.
Why do you persist in this folly? It's over!
Know your folly.
You boy, you bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks.
I'm like, why is he not advancing?
You'll all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulebor.
Thancred?
Catcred.
Is this snake grit?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What?
Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
Teleport. Break.
Break!
Probably.
Fool! You would see your city razed?
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmor dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom.
To unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course.
And now the plan has gone awry.
But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert.
Verbert.
A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Orianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Orianger. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
Calm down, man.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
It's the fairies.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Do you remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
I was worried about others back in Lakeland, but maybe I should have worried about us. Fairies, I take it. I'm trying my best to remember. It feels like peering through fog. Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom as one might expect. It is home to the Fae folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. Why use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into the domain? By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. As it stands, we cannot but hope to find a way to Rianje. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I could make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village. Lilith Naw. Lidar Ran? Come. I have a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and I shall mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation of the different worlds in our mission. You may consider her an ally. Alrighty. I'm gonna do this part, unveil the fairies, and that'll be it for today. Let's see if there's anything near me. Nope, they're far away. But the summoning stone is still here. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good, I'm good. Attunement. Well, here we are. Yet the pixie is nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their game has already begun. In which case, Gudrak, there is a variety of plants native to this part with a distinct furred tips. Looking grass it is called. So called because it can be used to spy pixies. Believe it or not, I explain how I know all this later. But first I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls to you, there are no circumstances must. Should you reply, you will only subject yourself to further mischief. There are plants which might help us. If only I could remember what it looked like. Get the shrub. You're searching the shrub, but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. Greetings, mortal. I can't do the Scottish accent. What's your name? Oh, you don't have a name. How very, very sad. Oh, naughty. Oh, no. No, you don't have a name. How very, very sad. I could have had so much fun with it. So much fun with it. I am very sorry for making a weird accent. There's not a soul in sight, yet I feel eyes all over us. The sense of disorientation is quite overwhelming. I can take a dozen steps without forgetting whence we came. You search the shrub but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly a voice rings out. What is... Yeah. What is it that you shake, child? Perhaps I can help you find it. Such a rude child. Too clever by half. I shall see my fun elsewhere. Don't talk to the fairies. Never talk to the fairies. Pixies. Searching the shrub, you find what appears to be looking grass. Suddenly a voice rings out. Ooh, a visitor! Where are you from? Brave there. Perhaps this one's hard to hearing. What brings you here? Oh, stone deaf. How boring. Still picking plants at our villages. Who doesn't indulging in our hospitality? And who are we to turn you away? Hehehe. Stay a while. Stay forever. Your body begins to feel heavy.
I've taken you've left with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume for your presence that you managed to find us some looking grass?
So, my dude.
Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we shall be able to see through Pixie's veil of invisibility, and see them in the first place to deal with. Come, let's gather everyone up and put Rionji's little trick to the test. Good news. Even. Caram Flampin?
Farasitha, Krakleath.
Farasita. Krakleath. Farasita. Farasita. Ah, this is how I should talk with spring. Farasita.
Oh, we're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls! These two have been here before!
Look! Twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Lee, with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we?
Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
I want to unlock the fairy people.
We've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition: that you first lend us a helping hand, or 2, or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger, Pixie's honor.
Pixies don't have honor. Unless you're feral. My beautiful branch.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
My sword is clipping through my armor again. Alright, let me unlock this. Oh, looking at me. Look at me. I have a task for you. Leidaharans is our beloved village, and we want it to always look lovely. And it can't look lovely without flowers bloom, and no flowers bloom lovelier than Everblow. So there are no Everblow seeds. Took them and sowed them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes. Right off the bone. Right off the bone. Simple as a simple dan. Why cannot I wait for the flowers to bloom? Perhaps I'd make pretty certain I can. If the pixies offer to take you somewhere, take them up on it is at your peril. That is the very first thing Urianger taught.
I don't have any of that right now. Do. I'll unlock this one as well.
Oh, Mortal, hear my plea. Precious children are thirsty. Need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they're the leaf men you see standing about our village. Adorable, are they not? Now you'll need to go to Orongmere Lake to draw the water. Once you'd have it already. See, our children have renting. Oh, but the fruit make their home in the lake. I'm selling Italian for some reason. They tend to play rough out also of care.
Let me out. Oh, take me out the crowd. I'm going to end the game right here. Because I want to stop doing Islala.
Ooh, I'm so hungry. I may faint. Oh. Which way? Fruit, a little fruit will set me alright. Fetch me some for me. Just outside the village you'll find a hemlock. 2 big pear trees. Grow there if they may shake, they will render you up their sweet, succulent burdens. Let's do this one. No, the other 2 later. Not today, later today or tomorrow. I'll probably stream. Booed. Also, I should talk to the fairy here. Get this blue. Blue! Hear me. I think my friend has gone. My friend has gone to place we are told we may never set foot in. I thought about giving chase, but I'm scared I'll run into that thing. But you're a big, brave. You're a big, brave man. You're not scared of any. Are you so please find and bring back my friend. Ken Grief is their name. If you hurry, might catch them before they get to Bezoruran. Again, let me do this task. Finish this task and I'll be done for today. It's just every blue quest I get. Helping us grow flowers, are you? Will make the house look so much lovelier. There used to be a city of mortals here. A great big bustling place called Verberton Boverg. Or some such. But the Sea Eaters came, and everybody disappeared. Same then we pixies have been living here, and have given the old house our touch. Lovely, don't you think? Yeah, I think I'm gonna be done for now. Get one of them is finished. Get one of them is finished. You've done. You've done sowed the seeds, have you? This shall help. Lie hard on. Live up to the name, which means our house, in case you weren't aware. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest and were beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually found a place that men have abandoned. Together with other fellow Fae folk, we decided to make it our home. A land of everlasting bar of spring. This is our home, and it could be yours too, forever and ever and ever. Pants! Well, that's it for me for now. That is it for me for now. I have early work morning, so I should stop and go to bed. But thank you for watching, and if you're watching the VOD, I stream almost every day. 10 and 7. I started at 9:40 today. Ugh. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a good morning. Or if you can, like and subscribe. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. What time it is for you. And good. Bye. Bye.